You're what up? Back with another one. This one is mainly about life, not really real estate too much. So, first thing I'm gonna go over is there's no sense in loving someone but hating yourself. So, if you really love someone else, you will love yourself. If you really wanted the best for that person, you will want the best for yourself to better yourself so you could better that other person, all right? Iron sharpens iron. So if this person is on some iron and you're not iron, you're just dull, that's not helping nobody. So if you really want to help this person and make them better, you got to get to it, all right? You can't just let them do it all on their own. Sometimes a strong person needs another strong person to push them. Just because they're strong don't mean they don't need help. It just means they're strong. You know, they nobody can do it by themselves. So if you see a strong person and you care about that strong person, you don't know how much they hurt inside, how much they're pushing. So you need to sometimes give a little push, you know? Sometimes you gotta feel the vibes. And if you feel those vibes where it's like sometimes you need to talk to somebody, you know, you need to talk to them. You see what's going on. Just don't let them walk away and you know you feel the vibe where they like unsure of themselves or they're a little bit sad or angry, upset. Go see what's going on. Question them, ask them. Sometimes somebody needs to know someone cares. No matter how strong we are, we need to know you care and you kind of see our frustration. Because if nobody, it's not saying you're frustrated just to show people, but if nobody sees your frustration and see where you're coming from, sometimes that just makes you say fuck it and just like your morale goes down and you just like whatever, I don't care. You just like letting things like go, like slide, like whatever, I don't care. Like, you know, when you're actually a caring person. So you don't want the morale to drop with someone you care about. Like, you know, you don't want it to drop. Like with life or even in the relationship, you don't want the morale to drop. You want to know they got your back just like you got their back. So pick them up, they'll pick you up when you least expect it. The art of not giving a damn or a fuck or whatever. So they talked about Jesus. They threw stones at Jesus. They lied about Jesus. They did so many things, and he stood solid. He still loved them. I'm not saying you gotta like turn the other cheek when somebody punch you, but love people that hate you. You know, like just for yourself. Just don't give a damn. Like, hey, whatever. Like it's somebody that God created talking about basically his brother, like somebody else that God created. Like we're not equal. Like don't treat nobody like you up here and they down here. Especially none of us is rich. We all kind of broke. So don't be acting like that because somebody don't got Yeezys on. Don't be treating people like shit. That's another thing. You treat people like shit, you will end up in shit and they will rise. So the ones that the least greatest of us will be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. So not to bring it to that, but I'm just letting you know the least of us is the greatest of us. So just remember that. You see somebody outside struggling, help them. Help them. Plain and simple. If you got it. Even if you don't got it, sometimes you gotta give because that person has less than you regardless. Sometimes you'll feel the vibes and you'll give. If you're a good person, you'll give when it's needed. When you feel that it's needed, regardless. Go for what you want. So people are going to throw stones regardless. You might as well be solid so those rocks could bounce off without chipping anything. Like you throw stones at a solid wall, it's not doing anything. You have to be rock solid, people, and not worry about what people say or what people care about. Like I'm sitting here talking to a camera, and I think people probably judging me because I'm out here talking to a camera and I barely got any followers or subscribers. I don't give a damn. I'm doing this for y'all, and I'm doing it for me too because me helping y'all is helping me get my speech out, helping me get the blemishes out, helping my self-esteem a little bit because these pants are a little bit big, but I'm still talking to y'all. So, what? I'm here. I'm here. Don't judge anybody. God won't judge you. So, people throw stones at you and judge you. You ain't got to judge them back. And say, God bless you, or I love you too, or don't say anything. Just walk away. It is what it is. There's no sense of hating somebody that hates you. Hate begets hate. It never ends. Like I probably said that to y'all before. But hate begets hate. It never ends, all right? So, yeah. Steal your time back. So even if you're waiting on the train to come, or the bus or whatever you're waiting for, try to read a book or listen to some motivational speaker or something to get your juices flowing, to make you see the person in the future clearly that you want to be. Sometimes we need that push. Like, we don't have nobody around us to push us. We don't have no iron to sharpen our iron. So we got to listen to somebody that puts motivation and that drive in us, that says something that we never heard before, that makes us look at something differently from a way we never seen. Just by words, you can hear the passion in people. Like, I don't know if y'all hear the passion in me, but I got passion, Sometimes I can't push it out correctly because, like, frankly, sometimes I think I'm not good enough a little bit. I think I'm not good enough sometimes. But that's why I'm talking to y'all and we pushing through together because I don't have it all together either. Like today, you think I want to be in the office talking to a camera when I might get 0 views or 5 views or something? The last pass of my videos haven't been doing well. But I'm still here talking and I'm still sharing $1 million worth of game with y'all, or $1,000 worth of game. I listen and I learn from people that's made money, millions. Like, I got the blueprint kinda. I just trying to live that out. You know what I mean? Live out the blueprint and give y'all some game too. And hopefully y'all can live out the blueprint and help me out in the comments. Nobody be commenting, but help me out a little bit. Sometimes I need help. So steal your time back. Read a book, listen to a speech. Like, we've stolen so much time from ourselves by watching movies or playing a game or being on the phone and stuff like that. We don't need to steal no more time. All of our time should be invested in us and not into some TV show, not into who's dating this person, what celebrity done cheated on this person, what celebrity is hitting this person. Who cares about that? You've wasted too much time caring about that. Those people ain't got nothing to do with you. They got their bills paid by making an ass of themselves, a complete ass. But now it's in a day and age where people make millions by showing ass and making asses of themselves, and domestic violence. So if you smack somebody on camera or something, or some drama go off, you have the potential to make millions. If you like drama. I don't like drama, but hey, maybe I'll see you on TMZ one day smacking somebody and getting arrested for it. So yeah. Stolen enough time for okay. Yeah, so I just wanted to end it by saying, just take your life back and not continuing to let the rich keep you poor, or the poor keep you poor, or your friends keep you poor, or yourself keep you poor. Nobody can keep you poor, is what I'm saying. Like, just do the things you know you should do, and probably listen to some motivational speakers or somebody you look up to, not an idol. Your only idol should be God, Jesus Christ. But just look up to somebody and just envision what you want, and just look at how that person's doing it and try to emulate it in your own little way. But yeah, other than that, just You are blessed because you're able to get up and actually like go do something for yourself. Okay, so there was a story in the Bible, right, about a lame man. The lame man was crippled since birth. So, since his mother spit him out, he was crippled. And he couldn't help that. So, it's so funny because everybody had to pick him up and just carry him around. And he became a beggar. So, in this day and age, I see beggars. People that aren't physically crippled, but mentally crippled. People that don't want to go out there and get it for themselves. So it's a lot of lames in this world. And like, if you're able to walk and speak and use all five senses correctly, and you have no excuse why you're just laying in bed all the time and just playing the game and not helping anybody, including yourself, you're a lame. You're a lame. So, regardless of what you drive, what clothes you got on, whatever, if you sitting in your baby mama house or wherever you at and you begging, or you just asking, or you just like afraid to go out there and get it for yourself and afraid to bleed for yours, you're a lame, bro. Like, you have no excuse to not go out there and try to hustle, but you're sitting there in the bed, you're sitting there playing the game, you're sitting there smoking weed all day, asking your baby moms, can you drive her car? You gotta have the mental capacity and the kind of the physical capacity. And it don't even matter how small you are to handle your business. Not talking about no fight, not talking about no crazy stuff that might land you in jail. I'm just straight talking about being a man here and standing up for what's yours. And sometimes you gotta stand up to yourself. And that's what being a man is. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one standing in your way. Ain't nobody got a gun to your head telling you not to read this book. Ain't nobody got a whip and a chain telling you not to read. Like, you can't do this, you can't go here. And if it is, you need to get away from that person. Stop making excuses. You know, if you're around somebody that's always saying, woe is me, and always complaining, and with no answer to what they're going to do to even help themselves, get far away from them, bro. If you can't shake them out of that and, you know, put some fire in their stomach, you know, and make them, because you can't make nobody work hard. You could talk to them all day, and if they don't get it, they just don't get it. You can't make somebody, you could just bring somebody to the water, you can't like make them drink it. So what I'm saying is, if you, of course, you be honest with your friend and tell them, yo, bro, like, you messing up. Like, you sitting here complaining, but you ain't even trying. Sitting here complaining, and you ain't even tried to get a job at McDonald's. I'm not saying that's the way, but bro, people don't even try. They just make excuses. Oh, I went down there and the line was too long, or something. But what I'm telling you is, do everything you can. And if you not doing everything you can, don't complain. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying go out there and get a job and all this stuff. I'm not your father, I'm not your parent. Just be all you could be and do everything you could do. And everything you could do is something that you know you should be doing. And there's not nothing I could tell you. You only know the answer to that. So, thank you for listening, and I love you guys. It's the only reason I'm talking to myself. So.